Hello everyone, Ted the Old Star Wars Nerd here, and today I'm going to read another comic book. This is book number 2 of Dawn of the Jedi-Prisoner of Bogan. Can the Jedi unlock the secrets of the Force Saber? Yeah, I'm really enjoying this series so far and enjoying doing these comic books. These videos have been just a blast to make, and hopefully they'll stay up. If not, take them down and I'll start doing something else. If you have ideas on other things I could do, let me know. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with this until I can't. So, thanks for tuning in, and here we go. Published by Dark Horse Comics. Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi-Prisoner Bogan, Part 2 of 5. The planet Tython's 10,000-year isolation from the rest of the galaxy ended when an alien spaceship crashed there. Zesh, the sole survivor of the crash, was a powerful warrior attuned to the dark side of the Force. Subdued by the Jedi, he was sent into exile on the moon Bogan. There, he met the moon's only other prisoner, Dagan Locke, a Jedi obsessed with visions of power, which included glimpses of Zesh's Force Saber. Together, Locke and Zesh reactivated a wrecked spaceship and escaped their prison. Unaware of their prisoner's escape, or that Zesh's former masters have dispatched one of his brood mates to hunt him down, the Jedi are focused on unlocking the secrets of Zesh's mysterious weapon. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, like I say, I have not read these before, so all this is new to me. I'm learning about this as we go along, so I don't know. I guess maybe these are called reaction videos. Just like the last one, story here's done by John Ostrander and Jan Duursema. Script is John Ostrander. Pencils, Jan Duursema. Inks, Dan Parsons. Colors, Wes Dzioba. Lettering, Michael Heisler. Cover art was done by David Michael and Beck. I'm going to say that's two different people. David Michael Beck. Oh, no, it's probably one person, David Michael Beck, because at the very top it's got John Ostrander and Jan Duursema. So, okay, we're going to go with one person, David Michael Beck. I'll look it up. It'll be up above me. Okay, so anyway, this book was published December 2012. Last one of 2012. Okay, so here we go. Ver Tepe, the Forge, where the Jedi study how the Force is made physical, where their tools, ships, and weapons are created and tested. The master of the Forge is Tim Madog. The weapon he tests is of alien manufacture, taken from the Rakatan Force Hound named Zesh, who named it a Force Saber. It is a very aggressive, dark weapon. My hottest forge doesn't affect it, nor does quenching it in cold water, strong as my steel it is. The blade is made of frozen energy, you say? Here, let me do that line again. The blade is made of frozen energy, you say? Yes, Master Madog. No ignition switch. No apparent power source. Does it draw on the Force itself? And what purpose does the crystal within the hilt serve? Shaykoda, you have used this weapon. Show me. Nothing. Maybe your test broke it, Master. You told Master Kedu that you were angry when you ignited it, Journeyer. Draw on that kind of anger. It felt like the Force, but very dark. I was angry when I used it. Angry and out of control. The power I felt when using it was out of balance. If that's what it takes to ignite the blade, I'm not sure I want to do that again. Let me try. Zoom. Vroom. Beautiful. Who's that? Slish. Impressive demonstration, Ranger. Our thanks. That's enough now, don't you think? Tell me, how were you able to ignite the blade when Shaykoda could not? Experience. She is a journeyer. She has not mastered her understanding of the balance, or when to allow that balance to shift. I have. Interesting. I'm a master, yet I could not ignite the blade. Why is that? To ignite the blade, I concentrated on the dark side, Master, my dog. Perhaps you need to spend some time on Bogan, as I did. Here. Keep the Force Saber for now. Explore the weapon's potential. I am curious to hear what you find. Journeyer Shay, a hollow message awaits from Master Quan Jang. This is a dark and dangerous weapon, Hawk, especially for anyone who has spent time on Bogan. Oh, that's Hawk Row. Hawk Row? Probably. Fear of choosing wrongly can paralyze, Rory. I'd have thought your time on Ashla taught you that. I trust my instincts. The Force Saber's power has too much promise to be ignored. The small danger it poses may be worth it. The dark side corrodes. Don't worry, I'm in balance, and I intend to stay that way. A short time later, deep within the forge. So I didn't ignite the Force Saber, Master Quan Jang. How so? Weren't you able to call on the Force to make it work? Well, yes and no. It's hard to explain, Master. I could have, and part of me wanted to, but I resisted the temptation. Have faith in your abilities, Shay. Next time, give in to temptation. Sometimes we must delve into the dark for greater understanding of the Force. Quan Jang out. Sorry to disappoint you, Master. Yo, Shay, I've been looking for you. What's with you? I know you can light that Force Saber up. I'd do it, if my dog would give me a chance at it. It's not all it's cracked up to be, Seknos. Sure, first, this rush of energy hits you, but the anger it takes to keep the saber lit, you gotta pull up these dark emotions and, well, it just brings up stuff I'd rather forget, okay? Makes you think about your parents? Yeah, I do the meditations like the masters say, but their deaths still hurt. The anger's still there, like when I first heard. I hate war. I'm sorry about your parents, Shay. Too many brave Jedi died in the Despot War, but they saved Tython. It's good to remember that. Hey, we saved Tython too. At least we did if that wreck Zesh arrived in was a warship. Because of us, Tython is out of danger. This is the spot. This is where Praetor Tolkar's ship, the Devourer, vanished from Rakatan sensors. She is Trill, Forcehound of Praetor Skullnass. She told her master that she could find where Tolkar took the Devourer by focusing on his Forcehound Zesh. Trill opens her senses and focuses them outwards. She and Zesh were broodmates, bound in blood kinship. To find him, she sinks into her memories, ones that stir up strong emotions of their past together. First, there was the aloneness of solitary. Betrayal and abandonment, igniting feelings of fear and hate. She found another, as lost and as abandoned as she. In the hierarchy of the slave quarters, only the strong, only the most violent would survive. Trill still doesn't know why she championed him, other than a feeling in the Force. That, and she hated the pack leader, Yurt. Funky teeth on that guy. Anyway. She lashed out in hate and fury, and Yurt was no longer leader. As they grew stronger, Zesh and Trill made an alliance, swearing blood oaths to protect one another, to not kill one another. Promises neither would be permitted to keep. For his pleasure, Praetor Tolkar set them against one another aboard his ship, the Devourer. The stakes were life and death, no mercy. Once again she was abandoned, once more betrayed. This time by the only other being in the galaxy she trusted. By the only being for whom she would have gladly given her life. Here, slave, take this Force Saber. Focus your hate and rage into it. Kill the she. By your will, my Praetor. I sought a good death, to be struck down in the heat of battle. If this is my fate, so be it. My Praetor, You could make Trill a gift to Praetor Skullnass, a new Forcehound. Why? Would she make a better Forcehound than you, slave? No. No, she's inferior to me. I will be the best. You suggest both respect and insolence toward my superior in one bold gesture, slave? You learn well. I shall send Trill with my compliments to Praetor Skullnass immediately. Zesh. Zesh. Betrayal, abandonment, humiliation, their bond severed without a word. Those feelings boil within her still, memory sharp as a knife, livid hate. Using those dark emotions in concert with the Force, she casts her senses outwards. Zesh. She feels him now. She has his scent. She knows where he is. He will not escape her. The Temple of Calith, Tython. Most evenings, Temple Master Kororo meditates before the setting sun that slants through the high windows in the Temple of Knowledge. Knowledge creates order, and at Calith all is in balance. Each day slips into all other days, timeless, elegant, all part of an eternally flowing stream. She seeks to impart this wisdom to her daughter, Tasha. However, inner peace eludes her at the end of this day. No, Ox, under no circumstances will I send Tasha to you. By Shakakwan law, you are still my wife, and by the customs of our people, you are bound to obey me. I order you to disavow the Jedi and come home with my daughter. She's my only heir. I'm surprised you haven't sired another by this time. I am Jedi, and by their laws and customs, I ended our marriage. Had I known when we began what you would become, I am what I needed to become to hold Clan Ryu together, despite Queen Hadia and the war. Accept your responsibilities as I accepted mine. Clan Ryu is more corrupt now than it was under your father's rule, and you would corrupt our daughter to serve your ambition? You are a crime lord, Ox, and no Jedi will serve you. Goodbye. The Jedi Library at Calith has stood for nearly 10,000 years. 100 centuries of accumulated Jedi knowledge resides within its walls. I can't find you anywhere. You don't exist. Knowledge does not enter the unquiet mind, Tasha Ro. What we can hold within our physical hands must exist. Master Tur Sinden, there is more knowledge in Calith than what you see here, Journeyer. Follow me. Deep beneath Calith, this chamber and these passageways are ancient. I believe they predate the temple. And that Calith was built over them soon after the Tho-Yor arrived on Tython. It is shaped like a Tho-Yor. It is a holocron, Master. Is it a holocron, Master? I believe so. A very ancient one. I've meditated on it many times, but it remains closed to me, its secrets locked within. I was meditating on the crystal when I sensed your distress and frustration. The Force led me to you. Understand that the Force does not dictate action without reason. Can I touch? Oh, it has never done that before. Peace. I am Anang of the Kwa, the last of the Tython Kwa, master of this holocron. Ask, Seeker, and I will guide you. Bogan, Zesh's cave. Note, Exile Zesh has not moved in 3 days. That is not normal. Exile Zesh, rise. There is work to be done. Humans do not require this much sleep unless they are ill. Are you in need of medical attention, Exile Zesh? Note, Exile Zesh is not in his cot. Widening sensor range. Exile Zesh not detected. Emergency transmission to Titan. Potential escape in progress. Perimeter field may be compromised. Scrack! Alright. Drawl. Is it true? Someone escaped their cell on Bogan? Was it Zesh? Dagan Locke? We can't be sure. The Sentinel droid assigned to the prisoners went offline after reporting Zesh missing. And we're the best for the job, right? Dock your ego, Journeyer. You're assigned this mission because Master Kedu says you and Shay share a bond with Zesh. I know Dagan Locke. Master Jake Finn and his sister Rory are powering up the Peacekeepers. This is Bell Zana, Ranger and Expert Tracker. Systems check. Bell? Systems go, Jake. Time to burn sky. Hawk, search Locke's compound. We'll look for Zesh. They can't have gone far. There's no way off that moon. Copy that, Master. If they're hiding on Bogan, we'll find them. Seriously, Ranger Hawk. Where else would they be? Triggered by deafening explosions, flames race along the corridors of the Devourer. Fire is all around the ship. Fire is all around. The ship is doomed. All on board are doomed. Deep in chaos, he feels a sense of calm and a compulsion to survive. To survive, he must escape. Praetor Tolkar's guards draw first blood. The screams of the murdered slaves ring in his ears. This is Tolkar's ship. None will pass. Their screams die in their throats. Zesh awakes to the roaring sound of fire and screeching metal. Dream and reality merge. Where are we? What's happening? Have a nice nap? Good. We're about to take a permanent one. Controls aren't responding. Engines are overloaded. We're in atmosphere over Krev Core, and we're coming in hot. Don't suppose you got any more Forcehound tricks up your sleeve? No. Worth asking. Oh, sucking void, now the landing gear's stuck. Krang! Scrish! Zesh, grab a chute pack. You'll need it. Now slag the hatch. Jump! Kaboom! You parachute down. Now what? Now we find crystals, build some force sabers, and oh yeah, we need a new ship. Keep your comms open and report anything you find. If the perimeter fields are down, watch out for Tarenta. Fin out. No disrespect to the council, but what jet juicer thought Tarenta on Bogan were a good idea? They were created to sense Shakakwan explosives during the Despot War. Didn't turn out quite as planned. Turns out they like force meat best. Let me guess, one of Master Quan Jang's experiments, right? War makes even Jedi desperate. No sign of Zesh. We'll have to hope Hawk and his team have better luck tracking them. Cool air escaping through a crack in the wall of Dagan Locke's cell leads the Jedi to the hidden tunnel. This is from a Shakakwan Faux V fighter. Scores of them crashed during the Battle of Titan. After the war, we scoured Ashla and Bogan for remains. Looks like we missed one. Masters, I think you should see this. It looks like Zesh's Force Saber, Masters. But why would Zesh carve a diagram of it here? Zesh didn't do this. Locke did this. There's Locke holding his Force Saber. Fresh from the victory of the Despot War, we hungered for adventure. The chasm, forbidden and mysterious, drew Locke and me like shadow moths to flame. The tales of chasm madness, we ignored them as fables. We'd fought a war and survived. We were invincible. Deep in the chasm, Locke saw a vision. A shadow army carrying swords of blazing light. No, that's wrong. Not Locke's vision. Hawk, snap out of it. My vision. I have balance. You said your vision, Hawk. You meant Locke's vision. The vision Dagan said he saw in the chasm. Not just Locke. We shared the vision. The burning blades, the dark army. I spent my time on Bogan denying what I had seen, convincing myself that Locke, my friend, was mad. But Locke, he spent his time on Bogan dwelling on the vision of the Force Saber and planning an escape. We've been blind. We dropped the final piece of Dagon Locke's puzzle in his lap, Zesh and his knowledge of the Force Saber. No one knows Dagon Locke like I do, and no one knows the system as well as Ranger Dagon. Let's start that over. No one knows Dagon Locke like I do, and no one knows the system as well as a ranger. Dagon will go to the Krev core for the crystal, and to the forges on Nox, the machine, and to the forges on Nox to machine the hilt. They've several days head start. You there, Hawk? We've put down a Torrenta attack. Ranger Zana senses several more on the prowl and moving toward us. We can't linger. The perimeter field is down. We need to consider the possibility that Locke and Zesh became prey. Locke? Prey? Not likely. There's evidence that Locke rebuilt a crashed foe fighter. It's unlikely they're still on Bogan. Foe V ignition rods would have degraded by now, or been sucked dry by Minox, so how'd they get it to fly again? Fact is, they did. Locke knows about Force Sabers, and he'll want one. That means he'll head to Krev Core and to Nox. We'll head for Nox. And remember, Locke is mad and powerful. And Zesh? Well, who knows what he is. Both are unbalanced, and neither is our friend. Good hunting. Hawk out. Next, the first to fall. Dun dun dun! Well, so begins the chase. That sounds very cool. Ooh. Swishy, swishy. It's like they're going to fight. So there you go. That's very, very, very cool. I really enjoyed that. Dagon Locke and Zesh going to go off and build some Force Sabers, and the Jedi are after them. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully they'll all come together and they'll all be friends in the end. And they'll all have Force Sabers, you know. No, I doubt that's going to happen. Anyway, well, so there we go. Book 2, Prisoner of Bogan. So Book 3 is coming next. Tune back in soon. I hope it'll be done and up real soon. Anyway, please leave a comment below. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. All that fun stuff like everybody says. My name's Ted. I'm an old Star Wars nerd, and I really, really appreciate you tuning in and watching these videos. It's just been a lot of fun for me to do this. So thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.